Erin Rae. Tracee Ellis Ross, she says that she's not really trying to deal with the older brothers or men in general. She'd rather deal with the younger men. What were your thoughts on that?
To each his own. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that Tracee wasn't talking about no teenagers. She was talking about, 30, 40. What is she, like 50 or something like that?
Yeah.
So she's about 50, so I can deal with you dating a 30-year-old man, you know what I'm saying, a 40-year-old man that's younger than her.
Yeah.
So I feel like if that's what she wants, that's what she wants, as long as the person is consensual. I've said this before. If you want your little young me, go get your little young me. But there is levels and ages to the young meat that you go get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to go get no teenager.
Do you think that Tracee spent her career, just working so hard that she forgot to settle down? Or was nobody ever good enough along the way?
Both could be true. I feel like, your mother is Diana Ross. So in some aspects, maybe she didn't feel like she was enough, or people was coming to her having a different perspective on who she should be because of who her mother was. So it's like maybe she wasn't enough. She didn't feel that well, whatever. So she wasn't getting the love or the things that she desired in her life. So I think both could be true. I mean, because a lot of women do work hard as hell to get to certain levels. And then, because as a woman, it's harder now. It's a little bit easier. Back then, niggas weren't trying to hear that you out till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning grinding and doing what you need to do. Because bring your ass home. You know what I'm saying? You're lying. You laid up in somebody's face. They wasn't trying to hear that. So it was like, you had to pick my career or this man. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit easier because some of these men want to be, they want the princess treatment. You know, they like, shoot, you go out to work and take care of me. And some women are okay with that and cool with that. So it's a little bit easier now. But I don't think at that point in time it was like, oh, you too independent. I don't want that. Or a man couldn't have control over you because you do make your own money. It's so many different things. And so I don't know her life to give you the whole layout. But I feel like both could be true.
Why do men catch hell for wanting to date younger, but then she should be able to date younger? Why can't she just take the same advice that Shannon Sharp got and say, you know what, go get you an old man to go with your old butt?
I think that people are so selective on what they decide to hear and comments that they decide to read. Because everybody's like, oh, women, they get to date younger. Nobody says anything. Men date younger. We're creeps. They say the same thing about both parties. If a woman is dating younger, she after his bag. Or if she's not after his bag, she taking care of him. She his sugar mama. Or, you know what I'm saying, her old ass just couldn't find nobody. That's why it's so many stigmas and stereotypes and different things that are being said about women that date younger. The same things that are being said about men that date younger. I think the only difference is the ones that I see. Let me just say that. Let me start there. The difference that I see is most of the women don't go after young ass people. A lot of these men go after 19 and 18, and to each his own. You're an adult, you can do what you want to do, but it is a little creepy being a 60-year-old man dating a 19-year-old girl. I don't care what nobody says. It's like, why am I dating my grandpa? Like, why am I allowing my grandpa on top of me to kiss me, hug me, be intimate with me? That's disgusting. So it is a little creepy. Now, I am a woman, and so I'm seeing it from the woman's perspective, but I will say that people are super, super, super selective in what they decide to hear and see, because people say the same stuff about women. Who want that old ass coochie? God, you know what I'm saying? Like, people say the same thing about women. It's just that people decide to only see what they say about men.
See there.